been a long time coming. Let's do this.
Here we go! Oh!
I've been working my knees sore.
It is your girl Destiny Austin, and I am back with some more mommy tips and some more mommy talk. I am back, you guys, and I am so excited to be back and returning for some more mom tips and some more mommy videos. I've been away for a little bit and it has been a lot going on, but I'm here to catch you up in this video. But before we get started, do not forget to subscribe. Click the subscribe button that's gonna be to the right of your screen, and don't forget to hit your notification bell so you get all your updates about every time I post. Okay guys, thank you all so much for watching, and thank you all so much for sticking with me while I've been away. Let's catch up. Top of the year is when everything pretty much started. My husband and I was going through some things financially because, as you know, we are on one income, and things just got a little bit hectic. So my priorities had to take precedence over the YouTube channel temporarily. So if you were sticking with me around that time, around November-ish, December-ish, January-ish, I had gotten a part-time job, y'all. But that did not last long, you guys. Yeah, no, it did not. Once you're just a stay-at-home mom, you're just a stay-at-home mom. It just doesn't work. The whole clocking in thing and having to be there at a certain time just wasn't working for me at all. It's like, nah. So I quit. But during that time I was working, that was when a lot of the hitting and missing weeks started. Like I usually post 3 times a week, and I would post like a video on Monday and you wouldn't see a Wednesday or a Friday video, or I would post something Wednesday and you didn't see a Monday or a Friday video. I was working a lot, and I just really didn't have time to film. So after I quit, I really got relaxed and comfortable with not filming anymore, and yeah, I just didn't really feel like doing it anymore. We were going through a little bit financially, and I just really didn't have the drive to actually want to film. So I would maybe do a Monday video, and that was really it. Or sometimes I wouldn't film at all. I remember I did the abused women video, which was really important to me, but I really didn't feel like filming anything for the rest of the week. So I just made that whole week like a week about domestic violence. So I would do things like that to get through my weeks, because I just didn't feel like it. So as I was doing that, getting through that and paying bills and taking care of my kids, taking care of my husband, we got a little card in the mail from a company that wanted to buy our house. But at first, I really wasn't feeling it. I loved my house, and I was just like, yeah, nah, I'm not. Because they had actually sent us some stuff in the past, and my husband entertained it for a minute, and I was like, no. But one Saturday morning after we got it, I was talking to my mom, and she was the one who put it in my head, like, Destiny, if a company wants to pay you cash for your house, why would you say no? So we looked into it. We called the different companies who were calling us about interest in our home, and come to find out, the business side didn't really work out, because companies are usually only interested in paying you a percentage of your home's worth, and I'm interested in getting my whole worth of my home. But we had actually really gotten excited about selling the home and getting our profits. We had started running those numbers, and things were looking pretty good. So my parents had just sold their house, and they went through a company called Keller Williams, and it was Donald Rush. Donald Rush's group of his team of people who actually helped us sell our homes. At that time, we started contacting him, and he came over, and we started running the numbers, and we put our house up for sale, and we sold in 1 week. But people, please understand, honey, that was not the beginning nor the end of this process. We got really excited because we thought that because it sold in a week, we had a contract down, everything was going smooth, and then that buyer backed out. So we ended up putting the house back on the market. She backed out on a Wednesday. We put the house back up on a Thursday, and it sold again on a Sunday. Yes, honey, he'll do it if you let him. He was our buyer. And the reason why I say that, I believe it was meant for him to buy our home. The reason why I say that is because with the first contract, we were having a lot of issues with inspection. She was wanting a lot of things fixed. We weren't willing to pay for a lot of things. And this guy came and was like, I'm in construction. I can fix this whole house by myself. Void the inspection. And we said sold. So at this point, everything was going smooth. We had started packing. We had our storage set up. Everything was going smooth. And then we got the appraisal. We had originally listed our house for a certain amount, which I'm not gonna say on here. But when the appraisal came back $20,000 less than what we had originally listed it for. Now, that is not to say that we listed our house for more than it was worth. Our house was worth what we listed it for. But what happened was we had a neighbor who actually sold his home for less than the market value of his home, and which is why this is important, very, very important, people, to make sure that you are understanding and aware of where you are choosing to live, because the where you choose to live or people around you affect your home value. So our home value was brought down $20,000 because of what the value of his house was when he sold it. Yeah, it screwed us up pretty bad, and we were devastated about that. It really, really threw all of my numbers off. I cried. Yes, we went through the whole thing. Yes. But that God sent buyer. Yes. He offered us an additional amount of money cash to make up some of what we lost. Not the whole, but some. And it was just what we needed, and it worked out for us in our favor. To God be the glory. So by this time, we are actually moving, you guys, but I had skipped over where we're actually living now. We are actually living with my mother-in-law. She told us that we could come and stay with her rent-free. Yes, rent-free somebody. Yes, God. Yeah, but it's good. It's good that we're able to stay with her rent-free because we're able to save our money, and we are in the process of building a new home. So I'm very grateful for my mother-in-law. That's why women out there, it's very, very good to have a good relationship with your in-laws. Yes, because you will need them. And yeah, have a good relationship with your in-laws. But back to my story. So at this point, we started moving out. We packed up the house. We have boxes everywhere. Packed, moved out, moved in with my mother-in-law. And we were supposed to close April 20th, actually. April 20th. 2 days before the closing date, we get a call. Closing date gets moved to they want to move it to April 30th. It's like, no, we can't do that. So they moved it to April the 25th, I believe it was. 1 day before April 25th, we got a phone call. They needed to move it to Thursday, which was April 26th. Then on April 26th, they called and needed to move it to April 27th. What? I know I'm joking about this, guys, but at this point, my frustration is on 10. It's on the max. I'm upset. I'm frustrated. I'm ready to close because my husband and I were going on our anniversary trip, which was the weekend of April 27th. We were leaving Thursday night. So I didn't have time to be moving my vacation around. No. So we had to sign a power of attorney because we were going to be out of town to close on Friday. So my dad had to go in and sign for my husband and I. We finally closed, y'all. And I was just ecstatic. And then some more drama happened, but you know what? I don't even feel like going into all that. It was just some more. We couldn't get our money on time. We had to wait 2 more days to get our money. Yeah. So with all that being said, where are we now? At this point now in our life, we have paid off all of our debt. Glory be to God. That right there is a praise break in and of itself. And if I had some shout music right now, I would shout, because I believe it is a trick of the enemy for us to be in debt. We are to be the head and not the tail. We are to be the lender and not the borrower. So I refuse and I will not go back into debt. And I admonish everybody, when you can, please pay off all your debt and do not owe anybody any money. Amen. Whew, sorry, I had to come back. I got in my feelings a little bit there. But we have now paid off all of our debt. We owe nobody. Yes, owe nobody. But we are now working on my husband's credit to get us in a position where we can be pre-approved for the loan that we need to start building a new home. And in the meantime, while we're waiting for all of the payments for the paid off all the debt to everything to reflect on the credit and the credit scores to go up and everything to get where we need to go, we are scoping out different areas of Nashville where we potentially want to build a new home, what type of homes we're looking for, what we want in the home, just everything. We're just kind of looking right now, looking around. Which brings me to the videos that are to come. I'm so excited. From this experience, you guys, I have learned so much about the home buying process. I thought I learned a lot when I bought my house for the first time. Yeah, no, selling a house is a whole nother monster. And I already know that building a house is going to be a whole nother monster that we've got to tackle. So I know I'm going to be learning a lot of stuff, but I've already learned so much and I want to share it with you all, especially moms, because we're doing this on one income and I'm really excited about it. So we've got so many videos to come about tips for home buying, tips for home selling, what you need to know, just everything, like how to choose, just everything. All right, mommies. that's all I've got for you today. So now that you've caught up with me and know where I am and know what's going on and know what happened, now that you know, now that we're in this place, I'm really excited about the videos that are to come. So please hit the subscribe button below. That's going to help you to stay notified about every time I post, because I've got some great informational videos coming up and I'm really excited about it, okay? So please leave me comments below. Ask me whatever questions you want to know. I will be more than happy to answer whatever questions you ask, okay? If you like the video, please hit the like button. Please hit that like button and hit the subscribe button as well, okay? Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. And before we go, moms, always remember that your kids appreciate you for everything that you do. And a woman who fears the Lord, her children will rise up and call her blessed. Thanks so much.